Hi, I'm Mike Baker. I'm a stained glass artist. In this neighborhood, we've been here about 9 years now. This was not the original studio here. This was not the original building here. What was originally here was a 16 by 16 little shack. And I set up in there, and that's where I first started working when I moved to St. Petersburg, when I first started working, using that as a studio. And I quickly realized that I was going to outgrow that in about a year. And so I tore it down and I built this two-car garage. I've moved my studio in here. This is my studio space now. I've never had a car in here. Someday somebody will probably have a car in here, but not. I never will, because this is my workspace. So it's air conditioned and it's bright and shiny, and it's a wonderful place to work. I've been doing stained glass for about 15 years. I think just the beauty of it, you know. My wife and I used to do a lot of trips to Germany. She was a German teacher in high school, so we took students to Germany. So I got a chance to see a lot of cathedrals, a lot of old castles and stuff that had a lot of stained glass in them, and I was really drawn to the stained glass. And so I used to draw pictures of it. And I think the pictures of it eventually morphed into the desire to learn the glass craft. And a lady in a neighborhood that I was living in up in Newport Richey offered classes to anyone that wanted. And I took a 5-day class, and well, here I am now, you know, 15 years later. This is what I do every day. Well, I guess I kind of view it as leaving a legacy, you know, because the stained glass pieces will last long after I'm gone. And that's an interesting thing, because a lot of people don't get the opportunity to leave a legacy like that, whether some mark, some indication that I was here. I did 6 windows for the Safety Harbors Public Library. I did 3 windows for a church up in Morris, Illinois. I've done a lot of work for people in the neighborhood here, people around town. I've done hundreds of commissions for people in St. Petersburg. So my work is all over the place. I think my favorite size is like a 16-inch in diameter round piece, or something like 16 by 20 rectangular. But I don't limit myself to that. It's whatever the artistic design requires. And also, I like to design pieces that don't make me work with really tiny little pieces of glass, because that's a pain in the butt. I really love geometry, and I use a lot of geometric type tools in my drawings. You know, I use squares, compasses, a lot of different professional drafting type implements to create the design that I'm going to build. The camaraderie with other artists and the exchange of ideas, there's a tremendous benefit to being a member of the Enclave.